You forgot to.
Greetings, salutations, and other big words. My name's Ethan. My handle is Wrangler. Welcome to Frequency Studios. Weekly Wing It number 68, which means next week is the most sacred weekly Wing It that will ever be. Starting off this week for 68 here on Rumble and YouTube is Billy Bobsack.
Quack. Dude, it's going to be so funny next week. We're going to see how quick it gets your video age restricted.
Oh, I check off not for children before I even start these things. And Stormcrow.
I hate myself. How you doing?
I'm glad to see you're back to normal. And Redoubt Productions.
This is some really good cheese I'm having over here.
Without context, that could be anything awesome or not so awesome.
This
Frederick Guimon.
Hey, I'm back at the drawing board again. I need a theme song.
And Raven Nevermore.
Hey,
Raven.
what's up?
Oh, there he is. You're a little quiet.
Oh, okay, let me adjust something.
All right. Over in the chat, we got Fu Man Blue hanging up. He says, let's fire this mother up. It's fired up, and we have no idea what we're going to discuss. Any ideas, guys?
Well, we had the great proxy battle kind of not go according to plan. At least not according to plan to things getting normal in Disney. So the bad news is the Iger administration or the regime, it's going to remain in charge of Disney. The good news is it's good news for the IronAge in that the Iger regime is doubling down on the MCU in epic ways. And this totally is not going to backfire or send them deeper down the abyss.
No, not at all. What a heartbreaking opportunity, though.
Didn't
heartbreaking as in I hate to see this happen to stories and characters and franchises that we loved, but opportunity because since they all suck, well, we got better.
Well, they've scorched earth it all, so.
So didn't they release the casting for the Fantastic Four and it's the Silver Surfer, you know?
Yep, this is going to be, I think, based on Earth X. This Fantastic Four movie is not in the MCU proper. I think they're probably going to deal with incursions. Their timeline / universe gets wiped out, and some of them are going to go over into the 616 universe where we'll hopefully see the actual Nora and Rad.
Everything.
How about just make a good effing story that doesn't require all these inter-universal connections?
Yeah, why don't you just reset everything?
How about you shut the fuck up and accept the shit that we're gonna serve you, boy, and be grateful that you're getting anything in return, boy. All right.
Well,
God,
I have a
you're
problem
grateful and shit.
when I want to go to see a movie, and I have to do more research than I do on a normal basis for my job. And I'm a historian. I live in the research.
That's your own damn fault for wearing glasses. Maybe you take your glasses off and put the Disney glasses on. You can live in their world they're trying to make.
Them rose-colored Mickey glasses.
Exactly. You should fucking wear those instead.
Yeah, I'd rather squint.
You rather be Chinese? Oh, that's even way better. You rather be a Chinese man? Congratulations.
I don't understand where you're going with this, Crow.
You said squinty. You rather
Okay,
squint.
I'm lost. So anyway, Redoubt. How much research do you usually end up doing from day to day?
So, what I'm typically between when we're hours of operation, we don't do much research because we're trying to cater to the public. But in the after hours, to prepare to know what we're talking to the public and educating them, I really however far I want to go down the rabbit hole. Hey, when it comes to if we're going to say something to the general public in the museum, we better have at least one primary source that can back it up. And that can be something that's in a document, like somebody from that period wrote it, or archaeological finding yields that, hey, we found all this stuff in this location, so we're pretty confident something like this happened in this location. So I better have something. The difficulty isn't so much the information's out there, but trying to acquiring the information is it's fun because the information can be spread out all across the globe. You will find stuff in the most random of locations. You'll find like this muster roll for a militia unit, for example. You'd think it would be over in the county that they raised it. No, you'll find it in the next state over because one of the lieutenants, after a conflict, moved out to this other state and took the muster rolls with him. And nobody bothered to mention about it. So that's where the fun really is. Trying to locate it all.
All right, I got a question for you, read out.
Hail Everly Music.
How many people at your job, when you say something, you state like the fact, they go, well, actually, how much that happen?
You'll probably get somebody from the general public at least, I'd probably say once a week. You'll actually, I don't usually have too many problems with that. Once every week, you'll have one of the people come in to visit and they'll give the, well, actually, and then you're like, oh, great, this is going to be fun.
Now, how many times has someone come up and said, well, actually, and it actually did turn out to be interesting and fun? It's bound to have happened.
It has. I can't really give you like a numerical gauge on that.
Yeah. How often have you had to say that?
Remember of one time?
What? Who? When? Guten Tag?
You don't have a story?
Hail Kahuna!
I don't have a story. Kahuna has stories.
I have many stories. What do you want to know about? Women, love, boat trailers. What? I have them all.
We first would love to hear all about the woo.
Whoa.
There are several people working in the office.
Oh, understood.
I can't woo that loudly.
Understood.
Wait. I know what to do. I
That's not
got
our
you.
problem, Kahuna.
I got you, boo boo. Hold on.
Oh no.
It sounded like a. It started off sounding like a wolf cub, and then it turned into something a little more sinister.
Or like the little guy who ate Jabba's tail in Star Wars.
That's pretty good.
Christian, hey,
Yo, what's up, brother?
I'm sorry, dude.
What?
I'm
I love you. I think you're in a tunnel, brother.
Now, try that again, Crow. You were horribly broken up. Oh, by the way, Crow, as to what you were saying, Star Fury is throwing out the same sentiments there.
Star Fury, your instant phobes do as you are told. Pucker up, put your... Whoa, what? Excuse me. A wild kahuna appears.
Degenerates? I'll take it.
Sometimes. I mean, it
Oh.
depends on the day. Anyway.
Did you guys hear that the whole reason why that we have a solar eclipse is because of climate change?
Is this suggested by the same person who asked if a missing flight got sucked up by a black hole?
I
Wait.
think so.
Wait, Raven, are they putting the calls on cow farts?
That wasn't a black hole. That was Michelle Obama on Air Force One. Anyway. Anyway, now that I've offended everybody, let's move on. It's like my Chinese mentor used to say, "Two wrongs don't make a right." Anyway, how are you guys doing today?
Don't make a right?
Okay.
Apparently, I'm so offended that I'm laughing.
Hello? You order Chinese food? Oh, we got our food here. It's cold outside. Oh, you fat fuck. You got egg roll. You got dumplings, spare ribs. You got everything. Everything.
Everything.
That's the earliest I think we've used that clip.
I'm going to be doing a slight Asian voice today for a vocal recording. I'm going to be working on. So,
Well, by today's standards, you're allowed because you're a slightly Asian guy, aren't you?
I can go to a Hawaiian
Nah,
school.
he's just slanted in one way.
You're a slightly
your
white
soul is
adjacent
slanted,
guy.
Billy. Anyway. It's like, how Hawaiian are you? I can go to Hawaiian school, and I know some other Hawaiians who can't. So I guess,
The Star Fury says, we had an eclipse because of racism. No, sorry, it's the patriarch. Hang on a sec. It's because you aren't a vegan.
Yes.
Over here, it's like you go to the Hawaiian schools and they pull out the melanin chart. They try. They're like, you don't look like you qualify, but it's by technicality, yes, you do.
So
You
you asked.
really rare to find like
All
a
right, so
Hawaiian
let's count down
vegan.
the ways.
What the hell?
All right,
Who
Gringo,
said
let's
what?
count down the ways to completely fucked up the world. Let me
That
count down the ways
doesn't
I
sound like
fucked up
fun.
the world. I eat meat.
Oh, that
I eat
okay. Yeah,
meat,
that kind of
I
countdown.
despise. I do am part of patriarchy because I am Latino. We are naturally sexist. That is well
Aren't you
known.
technically Latin
Okay.
X?
Oh, I hate
Latina.
that.
I know. Everybody
Shut
hates
the
it.
fuck up with that fucking
The world
goddamn
cringes to that one.
POC, New York goddamn bitch shit. You hear me?
Jewish space
You ever
lasers.
say that around me? Oh,
There you
fucking
go.
bitch. God
He's
damn.
a-
Okay, need
All
more
right,
of those.
Crow, you got to
Crow,
comment
Crow,
down
come
there. Or
on.
you're gonna get muted.
Never bring that word
Reel
up
it back
again.
in a little bit. Reel it back in.
Yeah. Hispanic
you
people
can
often
call me
talk to
back
me in
out.
Spanish and
Roll it
then
back
get
in.
embarrassed but
Roll it
upset
back
when I can't talk back.
You don't look
Yeah.
very Spanish, heavily. Real? Why would they talk Spanish to you? Huh. I mean, yeah.
I sometimes
he's
think
not
I'm
that
the
look-
only
he's
Spanish
not
guy
that-
in Connecticut that can't speak Spanish. Oh wait, my brother can't either.
That's the thing though too. You don't really look especially Spanish to me either, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Or at
Spanish
least
is
I'm Mexican.
European.
Maybe you, I don't know. I don't know what the Spanish people look
Yeah,
like.
They look like Europeans.
Typically, they get my grandfather was from Spain. I was so jealous. He'd wake up in the morning a white guy, walk outside for 15 minutes, walk back in a black guy. I mean, he tanned so easily, made everybody jealous.
Did you go outside again? See.
And then me, I got my mom's skin color, which is it turns red in the sun.
Yeah, it is weird. Like my mom's side gets all the is where the white skin of my brother and my sister come from, but then I get a tan. But
There it
I
is.
must get it from the Indian blood. I must get it from the Indian blood because it's like a very red tan that we have here.
You're red skin.
Yes.
Well, here's my.
I have
blackness,
Indian
if
blood.
you can't tell.
I feel like
You know?
I feel like a lot of families on this continent do.
That's
It's
just
like
the darkness of the car.
Hey, Kahuna,
yes.
what are some interesting Hawaiian creatures from folklore?
That you have the menehune, which was in folklore considered they're basically like the Hawaiians' versions of fairies, but technically they were they're supposedly the people who were in Hawaii when the Polynesians, who were already in Hawaii when the Polynesians came to Hawaii on their ships a long time ago. They were described as very dark-skinned, very very small, like a pygmy-sized person. And
What was their name?
the menehune.
The Menehune?
Yes. Oh no! What did I say?
I shudder to think what's got Crow laughing like that. Crow, you realize your camera is on, right?
Yeah, I am just imagining Tinkerbell-sized black people all of a sudden.
I can see that. They're not quite that small, my friend, but they were
More like almost Hobbit size.
yeah, like we're looking like 2 to 3.5 foot.
The
range.
Hawaiian hobbits.
Yeah. No,
hang
they were.
Well, you just lost several hundred of your social credit points there, Wrangler.
Oh, one more time, Kahuna. What was it? What was the name of them?
The menehune.
MEN.
MENE Hune. So if I had to, I'm trying. I haven't spelled it in a while. It's
Yeah.
MENEHUNAI. If I had to guess, I have to look it up. It's been a minute. I don't think I've ever typed it out.
I got enough there to look it up later.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, they were. There was kind of like warnings for children, like, oh, don't go out into the don't like do your chores. Don't go out into the jungle at night. The Menehune will get you and all that jazz. Or the Akua, which were those are the ogre kind of demon. Like almost think of the demons from the Oni from Japanese folklore.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then there was like shape shifting people as well, and there was a type of dog that would come for unloved children and take them from the families, and there's a lot out there. The names kind of escape me on occasion, like right now, but yeah, no, there's a lot. And we share a lot with Japanese folklore as well. Like we also have stories of the weeping woman. Who it's just a lure. It brings people closer, and then she reveals she has no face, and she consumes the soul of those who, or the bodies, depending on the story. But yeah,
What the
no,
fuck is wrong with your people?
There's a couple cultures.
What do you mean, you people? No,
Exactly what I meant. You people.
Christy Adcock has joined us. Howdy, Christy. Yep, she's the one who gave me this Best at Style plushie when I first published the first book.
Hi, Christy. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
So does
protect you Fu Man Blue's response to my to all the folklore. My God.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I just needed a name, and I think you provided a kahuna.
Sweet.
The inhabitants of Fourth Density, Hawaii.
Pretty much. No, they're these ancient structures and this giant water reservoir with stones that were very, very heavy. And the original Polynesian Hawaiians did not build it. So it was there before they came, so thousands and thousands of years ago.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
And they
is there any connection to Easter Island with all this? Because that's out there in the Pacific too, but quite a ways away, I think.
Not that I'm aware of. Now there's the real question is whether historically the Menehune existed and whether they exist in the kind of form that they have been described as. They're described as a very small, stocky people, like strong as almost a normal sized American man, but in the tight, compact kind of body of a very, very small person.
Is there a lot of mountainous area in that right in that spot where the legends came from?
The island, every island is either
a mountain,
a volcano or the rim of a volcano that has partially come up. And on Maui specifically, you have two different volcanoes that form Maui, and then there are three or four, depending on your point of view, larger islands that surround it, including Molokai or Molokai, which was the last leper colony operated in the world, I believe, actually.
Well, on that new description, I just changed that from fourth density to third because that sounds closer to dwarves.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they were described as very tough people, and there's some people they've shown up on monster hunting shows or like shows like where it's like we're after a Bigfoot and the Menehune.
Oh God, no!
It's so
they
bad.
just dress up a midget, right?
Oh,
don't bring up. No, don't put them in the vein of
the people already have. I don't. Here's something too. The Hawaiians, think of how superstitious some of the native American people are. That as a culture as a whole, they're very superstitious people. The Hawaiians are at least as superstitious, if not more. They believe in ghosts. There's stories of a woman in a white dress who will stop cars on the side of the road, traveling along the dark parts of the island at night. A statue that's eyes follow you, and wolfmen who are possessed by demons who kill their neighbors.
We have a white lady here in Connecticut too.
Stopping on the side of the road, is that because the husband was fooling around? That's the story he gave his wife.
You're thinking the first episode of Supernatural?
No. I don't know. They're very strange. It's a very strange kind of phenomenon. The way that they talk about it, just like it's Like essentially the older
you've-
folk talk about it like it was just kind of something like they talk about it as like part of history.
But you've now
Some of them.
put into my brain an image of the cast of mountain monsters going to Hawaii to hunt down the Menehune. And you know what the
Yes.
cast of mountain monsters want to do to the creatures they discover.
What's
They
that?
want to shoot them with full of lead, with all the shotguns they can find.
America.
A brand new creature. Let's shoot it.
We will find them wherever they reside, and we'll bring them American love and justice.
Wouldn't shooting them with silver work better?
If they're monsters, I guess. Yeah.
No, but mountain monsters is like the most insane of all of the cryptozoology shows that are like American reality TV. Or some of them they try to be very scientific, which is even to me
Cringier.
worse. Yeah, it's even
Yeah.
cringier. At least these guys are up front. Hey, we're gonna go find Bigfoot and we're gonna shoot him. And it's like, you
Oh,
know,
I-
what?
talking about-
I want a
Like-
Bigfoot rug in my front living room.
Are you talking about the one that's clearly like a satire?
yeah, yeah,
Like it's like
yeah.
they're
It
not
was
even
on.
hiding it.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
But it's awesome. It's letting them like, fair play. Yeah, we're gonna go shoot Bigfoot.
And they never and Bigfoot always escapes before they get to the trap and show it on camera.
It's like a gosh darn Hanna-Barbera cartoon just in live action.
By the way, didn't they do a vampire episode? I think that's the first one I watched them, and it was like
I don't know. They made so many of them.
I
like,
I
oh.
never actually saw an episode. I just saw previews, but that was
Oh
enough
my
for
god,
me.
you have to watch
I'm
it.
guessing they
It's
just
fucking
make too much
hilarious.
noise.
What was that, Raven?
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing they just make too much noise.
Yes,
Who?
but it's like
Oh, yeah.
they're
Well, as
They're
they're
not
trying to
even
sneak
trying
up
to be
on
like-
whatever it is, they're making too much noise so it runs away. Because,
Yeah,
quite
possibly.
obviously so.
no, they fight it. They try to fight it all the time. Every
Well,
episode.
usually they end up fighting themselves because there was like one episode where one of them got like possessed by some demon, and then they were running around for the woods. It was so freaking stupid.
Dude, bro.
Did they put a white
it
sheet
wasn't
over their
stupid,
head?
it was great.
This is starting to sound like Scooby Doo.
It is. I told you, it's great.
It sounds like Scooby Doo if they were one step away from Trailer Park Boys.
That too, yeah.
That'd be a good mashup.
The weirdest like Hawaiian like kind of superstitious thing that comes up more over and over and over again is the Night Marchers, which is supposedly a group of old Hawaiian warriors that will appear at night, and you can see them with their trails of torches as they travel across certain areas of certain islands. And it's not strange in that I believe it's true. It's strange in that how many people talk about it, like and say they've seen them and encountered them.
Read out. Have you watched the one with the chupacabra?
Dude, I can't name you episodes. I just have it on the back. Well, it's been a while. Had it on in the background, and I'm like, oh, look at these dumb.
He's
Yeah.
not sitting there with a
Stop
notebook like
Chupacabra.
taking notes.
They're
The
like, "We
nice
call
thing
it
about
chupacabra."
chupacabras, though, is they're actually red meat, believe it or not. So you don't have to cook them well done, and they are great in a quesadilla.
Oh, nice.
Well, anyways, they're like, we caught him, and then they're like, oh, it's Lover came and he freed him, and there's a Sasquatch somewhere around here too. And the Sasquatch and the Chupacabra are working together against us, guys.
Are they like the people who believe Bigfoot can travel through portals?
No, they're
Probably.
clearly like playing it up, and like I said, I think it's legitimate.
Oh, it's meant for the-
Let's make it out like we're being serious. This is clearly supposed to be a satire on these type of shows.
But hey, I'll pay to watch that more than anything that Disney's gonna put out.
That's fair. That's not a very high bar, though. Readout, I will say
Well,
that.
how long before these ghost shows become woke and they start putting like gay Sasquatches in it and lady Sasquatches?
we found this furry thong. We don't know what it's from.
Ew.
Lady boss Bigfoot.
Quiet meat. So before we started talking about tiny
That
little
happened.
brown people haunting the Hawaiians and then chupacabras, what were you guys talking about?
We were discussing what we should discuss.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
there was an eclipse today.
Didn't mean anything for me. It was overcast here the entire day. I didn't see shit.
I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
Oh,
You're
I
also
saw
in the
it.
Pacific Northwest, so
It wasn't complete over here, but I saw the partial eclipse.
I didn't think
same
it would
here.
get too dark, and it got really dark. I had to turn my headlights on in order to see where I was going.
oh wow.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
felt
that was
when I
like
was walking
us a
outside.
couple of years ago.
It felt like I was wearing sunglasses, but I wasn't.
Yes,
Makes sense?
exactly. That's how I described it earlier. I said it's like having shades on without having shades on.
It just looked like someone put a filter on the whole world for a little bit. At least
You
when
know-
it,
you
at
know-
least when it happened on the West Coast.
Right before like sun might set over the horizon, you got that golden light shining on everything. It looked like that without the long shadows.
So long story short, some rady boy turned into a god hand today.
Okay, I know you're dying to punch that clip. Go ahead and do it.
Oh, let me find it. I'll just wait.
No, I'm not going to tell anyone. You know what people will say if they found out I tried to fuck a lady boy and it turned out to be a lady girl?
Okay.
The best
Oh,
part of
quicker
it
to
is
the
you
trigger
left
than
him
I thought.
cry.
I thought you had a berserk clip. So
Oh, it is a rady boy.
My brother, come find me.
That's why Griffith wanted to be caught. That's why. He wanted people to find out he actually had straight sex. you know?
They thought I was with a rady boy. It turned out to be a rady man.
Star
No
Fury
way.
asks, is it just me, but are eclipses the most anticlimactic celestial event ever?
No, they are not.
Yeah,
they're
they're
far
not.
less substantial. It's like they anytime the moon does anything, they're like, it's an event. I'm like, this looks like a very run of the mill moon. I've seen really yellow moons, red moons, orange
Orange
moons,
moons.
yellow moons, blue moons.
Blue
I've seen
stars,
this.
purple diamonds, green clovers.
Oh my!
Oh, wait, that was
my
Lucky Charms.
son got it mixed up. He's like, "Dad, can you help me find a 3-leaf clover?" I'm like, "Pretty easily, yeah." Let's.
that's like dad life on easy mode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I was.
I will help you, son. We will
Here's
find
one.
it.
Here's another. There's another.
We
I
must
was
be the
just worried there would be
luckiest. In
crazy
the...
people running around.
Hollow moons.
No, more like Hollow
No.
Earth, man.
Oh.
Halloween.
Might be. Maybe the
What-
planet is
what
just
big
like a
is
big
that?
geode.
Christy, don't bring up Wolf Girl. That book was so bad. I kind of want to make
Christian.
everybody read it.
What events happen with the moon that get announced?
I don't think she was referring to that book, by the way. Her CB handle was Lady Wolf.
Oh, okay. And what were you saying, Billy Bobsack?
So what event would there be with the moon?
Oh,
Any.
a lunar eclipse, the blue moon, the super moon was pretty cool. That was a really big moon. That was back maybe in 2012, 2013. That was a cool one.
There were prisoners in some state prison that sued in order to be allowed to watch it because of religious reasons or something.
Oh,
Hail AC Pritchard. He says, "Good evening, party people. Smack that like button."
Just give
Thank
it a
you,
little.
AC.
give that like button a little.
Yes, AC Pritchard, a ready boy, became a ready man.
Oh, I had a meme for that too. It was someone offering Guts the Bailet, and he's just like, no. Thank you for reminding me. I still need to read that volume.
You gotta really, I mean, you're gonna finally like get to see the eclipse.
I should have read the eclipse scene on the eclipse, and then eclipsed everybody else. I don't know, man. It would have been fun.
And then you would have clipped into the actual clips and you would no longer be here.
Ah!
Then we'll find
Just
out if
don't clip into that story world you're reading, not without some a shotgun and a lot of ammo.
I
So
should go in there
Christian-
like the Doom guy instead of one of those other suckers.
Deluxe Volume 4 and 5 are gonna test whether you can stick with this series or not.
Oh,
I-
joy.
I can handle it.
Seriously,
Gut
if
check.
you made it to this far, I mean, just even the first volume tests you right out the bat.
Yeah, but this one's really gonna test you with both of these.
Unfortunately, I have questions, Star Fury. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
I
we
have
were hoping
several
for a little more
questions.
mass murder. It didn't happen. We were bummed. No.
Oh, I need to get that set up again. I used to have it set up so that I could wear this thing like a mask on my face. I miss being able to do that. I might try to set it up again.
What
Frederick,
is
are you-
that? Oh, is that a shark jaw?
Yeah, hammerhead.
So, Frederick, you wanted to show off a little bit of that comic you were reading earlier?
The one I'm reading. Where is it?
Oh, the Bond Disney.
Yeah, it's called Nero. Yeah, I got it right here.
Nero Vipus.
Oh, Star Fury says he's a glass half full kind of guy.
Dude, him tugging on his mask looks so realistic, dude. That's awesome.
Well,
On your own comic.
If the glass is 50% water and 50% air, isn't it 100% full?
Don't mess with my mind at this hour, Raven.
That's a cop out. He's a college student. He has no brain cells left to go around.
I have nothing to laugh.
Looks like a plasma discharge for the logo up in the center there.
Why does anyone try to compete with the French?
Yeah, it's sort of a black magic story, but it's like Arabic instead of Christian. So
it's black magic, fool.
for Arabs. It's like Arab. Now the best part is you got this nice motif over here, but the bestest part is you got a map.
Oh, nice.
It's
Very
a map
nice looking map,
It's
too.
a map in a store about black. It's a black map about a black magic story.
Yeah, it takes place in Jerusalem or that kind of. So it's during the Crusades, basically.
Antioch.
This is Tony.
I like glowing tattoos, eyes, and symbols. I'm a sucker for it. I always like it.
So this is a two-man comic. So there's two artists, like each doing half the book. So it's like basically 140 pages, each doing half.
Two men.
How close are their art styles?
They're pretty close. Like this is
One man leaves?
this is just a city.
Yeah, see, look, every single frame is just like a painting, dude. It's stupid.
Man, this stuff in the desert. Wow, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like
you-
half mast right now.
You got like these Arab zombies, and you got these Christian fighters, and she's an Arab fighter. And
Very historic, very
Templars
historically
taking down
accurate.
zombies.
this is history. This is a historic comic. Like everything that happened in here is true. And this is the other
A lot of
artist.
silver.
So is this the Templars taking down zombies pretty much?
Yeah. So it's kind of like Templars uniting with the Arab forces to kind of undo this attack against the jinns, which are like the evil spirits of the story.
And thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Yeah.
So it's the Mummy too.
Electric
Tom
Boogaloo.
Cruise is not.
No. I mean the Brendan Fraser, the second Mummy.
Two men, one cup.
see that one.
Thank you, Hermit, for that
See, they're
image.
playing Warhammer, so this is like an ancestral version of Warhammer where it comes from.
It's like
Game
Super Chess.
theory.
Yeah. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's
And let
huge,
me
like-
guess, there's no English translations.
No, you don't want, because there's tits in there, so the Americans wouldn't be able to handle something like this.
No,
Oh, believe me. I got a mouth and two hands. I can handle them.
And so you got these historical like bits of story that are kind of like drawn in old parchment style.
It does look like old medieval drawings. I do enjoy that.
Yeah, with crayons.
That horse is like, ah!
Why can't we have this nice stuff?
Because we're not European. Ever since we had that little rebellion, they've never forgiven us.
I mean,
plus
you
we're
can
also
order it on
Well, this-
Amazon, but
this
like
is the French.
you'd have to Google Translate every. See, this is a bit you can't. Don't show this on your channel. Right
Here
now.
we are.
We're seeing it, brother.
Yeah, but when we're live, make sure to bleep it out or something.
We're live, pal.
Right now.
Bleep. There we go. We fixed it.
There, thank you.
Censored it.
The
And there you
day
go, you
will
have,
come when the dead rise up from the earth,
So,
and all will witness.
This is volume 2, and volume 3 is coming out at the end of the month on the 26th from Dupree. Right there.
I need it, dude. I want it in English.
Yeah.
I'm not learning French, so I need it in English.
Well, I don't know why they don't translate it, to be honest. I think there's a huge market.
Why
over here.
isn't it in Yiddish? It would make this so much simpler.
Because they're kind of retarded, Frederick.
They're what?
They're kind of retarded.
Star Fury, you're not American? Get out!
No, he's British.
Oh.
We can't kick him out. He's Captain Garrett's gunner. We need him.
Oh, is
We
he in
can't
English?
kick him out, but we can pour out his tea once again.
No, we could just let him drink it. That beef is long over with. Let him have his tea.
No,
Tea takes
no,
too
no.
long to set up properly. Coffee got all the energy you need and that caffeine, and you're good to go.
Oh, he can have the tea. I'm having the coffee.
Yeah.
And if you don't have time to brew the coffee, just woo!
Kahuna, don't be
Well, if you put it in the
uncivilized.
Boston Harbor,
The
you
British
just drink the
people have
harbor.
suffered enough.
This is true.
Star,
They have done it to
Star Fury.
themselves.
Star Fury, I would more than happy to
Listen.
open the door for the Redcoats if I get to be king of Florida.
Listen,
Yeah, that's
we'll take you serious when you stop like praising and supporting like a fucking queen in the land of make believe.
She died. You know that, right? She's dead. There's no more queen.
Now I'm just imagining
stop
the king and
making
queen
fun
from
of her.
Mr.
She's
Rogers.
already dead.